But I cannot imagine his life being more entertaining than DJ Khaled's Snapchat. Dear God, that is one of the best investments of my time. This man is inspiring. Every time I see this man hit the treadmill, like I feel like I'm losing weight myself.
Well, let's talk about the major keys of this Fire Emblem themed winter semis, right? Cosmos repping Corrin against Jerm's Robin.
Okay, so a couple things to keep in mind is Corrin, super sick, has a lot more mobility options available to him than someone like Robin, but sometimes riskier in some ways. Like you going for that side B and then like trying to impale them can sometimes be a big risk, because if you miss that, you're mad negative. But afterwards, the movement that you do is it has some armor on it, which is cool, right? So if you go forward or backwards, you still have armor on it. So it's like kind of a little bit of like you're calling that timing. So you have to know how to chase him down and punish him in that sense, and that's going to be hard for someone like Robin, who has to have some sort of a charge ready, has to do some sort of fire. There's like a bunch of weird little interactions that you have to do where you have something ready to go.
And you know, because of how fast you can go into that kick, it makes it so that side B is such a great tool, and it's definitely not as unsafe as you might think on first glance. You know, it's such an important tool to utilize properly, and what we've seen from Cosmos is, as these weeks kind of go on, he learns to use it more efficiently, right? Okay. More properly, right? It's not an over-reliance on that tool, on just that tool per se, like a lot of folks may think whenever they think about this character.
Right, granted. A lot of people just tend to spam it quite a bit, but they're not considering all the other options that Corrin has, which are pretty cool. Great confirm, though, off of Jerm, taking him off the top. So he gets the charge, he has the tome ready to go, and now he's saying, you know what, let me just wait for the invulnerability to wear out, and now I'm going to try to take center stage, and I'm going to plant my feet, and I'm not going to let you come in here for free.
And this is the place where I think that this might, at times, be tough for Corrin. Corrin is one of those characters who's just so comfortable at controlling so much space, but whenever you're going against such a zone-oriented character like Robin, you can find yourself in a world of trouble. It was Zay who told me that Corrin kind of suffers sometimes whenever it deals with those zone-oriented characters.
Right, and I mean, that's a perfect example, because you'll see things like Jerm will do things preemptively. He'll sit there, he'll drop the fire, kumbaya, all that ish, and then force them to jump. Great, you're now above a swordsman, right? Good meme. So, with that in mind, you have now created a situation where you've cut off one of the options, one of the strengths, which would be side B in that situation, because granted, if you're directly in front of him, side B then becomes an option because that's a valid threat zone. But if you cut that off with fire, great. Now you have to worry about something else that's less threatening.
That time, closing the distance, he's trying to, basically his game plan is trying to get into a range where projectiles are not Jerm's game plan, and he's a bit too far to really get a solid hit with the Levin sword. And I think that that's where an option like the Dragon Lunge is going to be very handy for him. It kind of operates in that sweet spot. Okay. The real question is how he's going to be getting there. How is he going to be mitigating the minefield of projectiles that lay in front of him?
It's so hard playing against zoners, man. I mean, if you need like a more illustrated matchup, imagine Falco, or imagine Falco or even Ryu, and understanding those threat zones, those ranges, and figuring out how to manipulate them and create tendencies and beat patterns out. But right now, these guys are both going at a projectile war. It's the next confirm that's going to do it. Grab. Okay, he has positioning. It's the next guess. Oh, nice back air. Oh, nice back air into death. It's funny that if he had actually spaced the back air, that has a win box on it.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit of forward momentum.
Exactly. So if he had come forward and done some sort of an aerial and was trying to make it pixel perfect, hit him with the tipper, that back air would have pushed him back just enough so that it would have whiffed and he could have got a punish. It's smart preemptive thinking. He was thinking a step ahead, but
his game plan there was just trying to cover as many options as possible rather than covering one option as perfectly as he could. And in the end, I think it kind of was his fault, right? He bet the farm on a very logical decision, right?
Absolutely.
But Jerm was just a step ahead. And
I'm sorry. Is he trying to pick up stuff from Austin? Is he trying to hit him with the triple fair?
I didn't know that Robin is Sheik now. I mean, that was just insane. The sheer amount of fairs that came out there.
The Tinder combos are real.
That whole time, Cosmo was just saying, nope, nope, nope.
Okay, good F tilt.
He's trying to weave some tilts into his game plan. I like it.
Which is smart because, I mean, a lot of people are very C-stick heavy, right? They love doing smash attacks. But often, and it's the same thing with Mars, sometimes F tilt is exactly what you need. You don't need to go all in ham hocks crazy mode. You need to sometimes just get the tip of that fair.
I love the conditioning that we've seen from Jerm as well. Because he's been laying out so much pressure with these projectiles on the ground, Cosmos has had a tendency to jump. And Jerm is right there preemptively with aerials, and he's caught him almost every single time.
Excellent. So I like the idea. Ooh, he's out of charges now. Here's the punish, back throw. Now this is great. Cosmos is doing a good job of saying, I'm just going to continue threatening right in front of me. He tried to. He didn't fast fall. He didn't do anything to mix him up to get straight back onto the stage. So good punish. I like what I'm seeing from Cosmos.
This is what Cosmos is really known for. Something that Dakpo really applauds is just his calm under fire.
I mean, he can sit pretty right here because he has a great stock advantage. He had great positioning, and now he's trying to fight and get it back. He just has so much confidence right now.
Big forward air, but not enough really to take the stock. Another shot, and he's going to be able to actually get it.
That was really good because he put down the fire, forced him into shield stun, and the only thing that he really could have done to move was, well, I want center stage. That's my natural inclination, especially at that percentage, and rolls in, and there was the punish. Excellent job. Ooh, he pierced it and gets punished for it.
Yeah, the disjoint can only help you so much. He's still got snagged up. That's still not a really, really safe move to pull off.
Oh, good job. So he opts to go for going backwards. Why? He gets a hitbox, and then he gets to retreat. Okay. He's going to continue to follow up here. He doesn't want to let him come down safe. At the very least, he wants to make him pay a toll.
Jerm doing a good job with these very low recoveries, recovering right underneath and getting around those attempted dragon lunges from Cosmos, but doesn't get around that. Cosmos gets the lunge he needs to send this to game 3.
Hey, remember when Cosmos first showed up? Seeded him so low.
He was like 75th.
And then
took 3rd place.
Destroyed everyone. And now he's become one of the staple people that you have to play if you come to Dallas.
I'm telling you, man, like, it's a fact that since he picked up Corrin, every grand finals he's been at Shockwave, he's won. Every single one.
Terrifying. Terrifying. The match made in heaven.
And now it's just a matter of getting there, a game away. Jerm, though, he's had the experience, right? He has a lot of experience under his belt. He's been in this kind of a situation so many times, and I don't think he's feeling the nerves. He just took that little bit of break time that we had to collect himself and try to understand what it is that Cosmos is doing that's making it so he was able to turn the game around. One
of the most important things is knowing how to get your own groove back, get your calm back. A lot of people, myself included, talk to themselves. One of the ways that you just do that is just keep talking to yourself, actively talk to yourself, say, all right, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? Let's talk about it. Let's see what happened. And what am I going to do to fix up this game? Finally, after multiple back air attempts on his edge guarding scenarios, Cosmos finally connects that back air and takes out Jerm. But Jerm not taking it lying down.
Yeah, you're right. He seems unfazed. He's such an aggressive option off the gate. I love that sort of play. Wow, that Elwind.
He's still good, though.
Is he, though?
Oh, yes.
Oh, man, it's so scary. Corrin, though, again, a bit on the heavier side. Going to be able to survive even some of these really strong attacks that Robin has.
Back. Okay, so from this position, he's going to keep threatening with really good horizontal moves. So side B, neutral B, both work really well. Tilts. Oh my goodness.
My God. And we talked about this in that last game. How the way that Jerm would avoid all of those dragon lunges on stage was he would consistently go so low and then use the Elwind. And the perfect adaptation from Cosmos with the option to dare there.
Justin, you ever tasted like that beautiful, like perfect first taste of vanilla? That palate cleanser. That spark in the night. That just changed everything for you. I experienced it there. That was great. That was delicious.
Oh my God, you're such a goober. I love it.
Oh.
I'm actually going to be taking a quick break here. Going to be tagged out by Austin, but I'll be back later tonight.
Can I meet with him?
I guess you can. I guess you can. Hopefully we can do grands, man, because that would be sick.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Can I get my own seat? Oh my gosh. I specifically swapped this just so Typo would have to swap the names again. I do this to spite him. This is my one act of defiance against the god that is Typo.
Typo is a god.
Typo is a god. Thursday nights are Typo and friends.
Mm-hmm. How you doing, bud?
Good match. Oh gosh. Have we done this before? I think we've done this like once. Maybe.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
I usually...
Your beard's still just as good.
Say what? I think so.
Oh.
You know, this is just kind of a happy accident. I just stopped shaving, and it just worked out okay.
Okay.
And look at these killers.
These terrifying duo. Okay. I appreciate the hair game, though.
Yeah, look at that.
The hair game's on point.
Mm-hmm.
He rivals only you, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
I'm here with the young mango.
Yep, it's a Veda Be Curly. You can buy it too. It's great shampoo.
Okay. So, what are these guys? What are we getting into? Tell me a little bit about these guys.
Okay, well, I mean, Soul, he pretty much speaks for himself. He's the Little Mac, the #1 Little Mac. He is here at Shockwave. I think it's great that he's here. Yellow Rella, a super good player.